methods are completely different abroad.
Changing your study method and of course changing teaching method is very difficult and it takes time.
So you have to work constantly.
I had to put pen and paper apart.
It was completely different.
Even though I like it, at the same time I kind of hate it.
To me it was easier.
It was really interesting.
Susie is my girlfriend. We met in Madrid. We were both Erasmus students. Those months were amazing. We were made for each other. We wanted to stay together even after our Erasmus finished. So we both asked for an internship in each other's city. What we didn't expect was that both our requests would be accepted. And neither one of us wanted to give up a career opportunity, so we decided to test our love in a long-distance relationship. We swapped apartments. I gave her the keys to my apartment in Düsseldorf, and I went to stay in her basement flat in Rome. They were strange months, full of surprises. But now that Susie's back, what will happen to us? Will we stay together or not?
We need to talk.
You know what we could do? Tomorrow we could tour Rome. I know my way around the city now, and that way we could tell each other everything. It's incredible how quiet this park is, even when the road is right over there.
That's because of the trees. They not only absorb the carbon dioxide and give shade, they also absorb the noise, reducing the noise pollution.
Even the palm trees. They don't come from Italy, do they?
No. Legend has it that it was Julius Caesar who brought the palm trees to Rome because he was very fond of dates.
Really? I never heard of that before.
It's probably not true because if you look at the palm trees, they haven't got any fruit on them. Dates don't grow in the Italy's temperate climate.
But oranges do. I still remember in Madrid when we were on the Erasmus program. The first time I saw an orange tree full of oranges, I was amazed.
Of course they grow on trees. Where did you think they grow? In the supermarket?
No, in Germany they don't grow in the middle of the street like they do in Madrid or Rome. That's another great thing about the Erasmus. You get to see and experience things that you wouldn't normally expect.
Had that experience too, in your flat. I saw something that I'd never seen before and it confused me. Do you remember gloves and torch? I'm sure that Marcus will have a lighter in here somewhere. Knives and forks, perfectly organized. Cables and wires, perfectly organized. Gloves and torch, perfectly organized. Tea towels, perfectly organized. Ooh, lighter. Gloves and torch. Why are there gloves and torch in this drawer together? I understand the torch, but the gloves? No one uses a torch and gloves together. Unless he is a burglar. Wait a moment though. He could be. I mean, really. How much do I know about him? Oh God. What if all this time he is a burglar and I never knew? I'll text him. No, that's silly. What if he is though? It's better than I know now. Why are your gloves and torch together in a drawer? Are you a burglar? Aha. Smiley face, smiley face. You guessed it? I've been meaning to tell you for a while now that I'm actually a thief. Swag back, smiley face. Oh my god, he's really a burglar. Oh, I can barely look. What if he involves me in his plans? Oh no, what if the presents that he has given me are stolen? Am I an accessory to a crime? Come on, Susie, now you're just being silly. Just read the message. Kidding. Marcus, not very funny. They are for nighttime excavations. A likely story. Who digs in the nighttime? I wonder what is he trying to hide.
So you would believe that I'm a burglar, but not that I do nighttime excavations?
I've never heard of that.
Just because you haven't heard it doesn't mean it isn't real. Surely your Erasmus experience taught you to be more open-minded to new ideas and ways of working.
You're right. Your Erasmus does prepare you to be more open-minded. You can't always rely on things being the same everywhere.
Perhaps that's what makes people who completed the Erasmus so employable. Some even find work at the place of their internship.
Teaching method was different, of course. In Italy, we use books, and in France, I didn't use any books. I studied only on my notes or on some copies of slides given by the teachers.
In England, students they participate more to the lectures, they express their opinion.
In Italy, we have more theoretical classes, and in France, they had a great balance between theory and practice.
If you do a lecture on Monday, on Tuesday you will have a seminar and you will analyze the topic with another professor and you will have the occasion to do more questions.
Professor during the lesson period stimulates you a lot, so making laboratories, making practice, team working, presentation, and you have to study a lot during the lesson period. If you were not studying during the lesson period, you cannot pass the exams.
I wasn't used to take notes with my laptop, but everyone was using the laptop there, so I had to put pen and paper apart and I had to bring my own laptop to the lecture.
Here it's more related to theory, so maybe they give you a book and they explain to you the book, but it's a book, I will say. Then taking notes are not so important because you have that reference, that book. In Spain, it's more related to taking notes, not so much the book.
In Romania, they are really focused on the main concept of the subject, so they don't like details.
In Madrid, we went more in deep and we do a lot of practice.
At La Sorbonne, I knew that I understood that teaching was more technical than in Italy.
The courses are split in a lot of parts, and every part ended with a small text.
Did you know that even the teachers can use Erasmus Plus to study abroad?
That's a good idea. Even experts can benefit from changing their perspectives and habits.
I agree. In the company where I worked in Germany, everything was very organized and systematic.
Whereas for me, it was the exact opposite. 8:30. Half an hour before the appointment. Time to put in order.
In Spain, I remember that each week, at the end of each week, we had an exam with a percentage.
We had some courses that lasted maybe just for 1 or 2 weeks, or other courses that lessons were held just maybe for 2 days in a month.
I have more opportunities of presenting myself to an exam on January, June and September. While in Spain you'll have one in September, another one in June, and depending on the college, instead of June have September. So you have less pressure on yourself.
You can't do the exam if you don't know how to do the practical part. And for a doctor, I think that it's really important. So in this way, I think that it's better.
For the courses, in Romania, we only take written exams and that's it. But here I noticed that mainly all the courses are oral exams. It's much quicker, less stressful, and I like it more here.
If you are not used to speak in public or get tested in public and by talking, it can be really difficult.
In France, we don't do any oral exams. That's also why we don't speak many languages normally. So people are way more comfortable speaking in public and asking questions and making their presentations.
Even though I like it, at the same time I kind of hate it. I don't like to test myself in 30 minutes. I can have a bad day and then I will not be able to have a good grade. But here is when it comes the second opportunity, so I like it.
Hey Susie, it's my first day at work today. I think, at least, no one else is here.
Your first day? I thought you were starting on Friday.
So did I, but you told me to take the day off and enjoy the city.
Wow, that's great.
Is it? Yeah, I suppose. But now I'm sitting all alone, kind of bored.
And you are complaining.
No, well yes, I wanted to start working.
What time was your appointment?
At 9. I think, at least. They told me to come Monday, so...
And Monday isn't over yet.
Are you saying it could be at any time?
Maybe, I don't know. Look, Marcus, I have to go. Unlike you, I have all this to do. And I'm already 5 minutes behind with my first set of controls.
What do you have to do? Maybe I can help you.
No, if you want to help me, then let me get on with my work, okay?
Oh, come on, Susie, I'm bored, please.
Fine. If it will keep you quiet, then you can start and count the leaves on this plant.
Wait, Susie, no, come back. Better than nothing, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The Netherlands have a very peculiar teaching method, which they call problem-based learning, and they don't have common classes, usual classes, but actually they divide a course into small groups, 12 to 15 people, and each group is assigned a tutor which just follows the students, and students are set to study by themselves and then to gather into these tutorials.
They have great attention for the practical aspect. We were doing lots of teamwork. That was a good possibility to work with other foreigner students.
Presence and the participations influence a lot the final results. And I had a lot of project works to do and to present to my colleagues every week.
I had the occasion to work in team for the whole 4 exams I had to do, and the groups were chosen by the professor, so I didn't choose with whom to stay. And in 2 of those groups I was with Italian students, and in other 2 I was with English students and foreign students, and that has been the greatest part of my relationship with English people.
When we work together, we get along each other's style, and it's really interesting because, for example, in Romania we have like much colder style because of the weather, the system, and each country has its own system, but it's really better to work along different people from different countries than only working by yourself or with your colleagues from the same country.
I had these particular classes in which the teacher was not teaching us. Our work was to read a chapter in group and then make a presentation to all the classroom, and so we were teaching the chapter to the classroom.
On the last laboratory, we had archaeologists on the course, so they presented us with all the type of archaeology pieces they found on our site. It was really interesting. I never had experience with archaeologists on the projects in my university.
You are going to learn more because you need to be able also to answer to some questions the students are going to ask you.
I wasn't used to working with such flexibility. I like the order and structure of things.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Instead, I had so much further I was pregnant to go to the bathroom in case I got off schedule.
Well, you had too much to do and I had too little.
I was running around like a headless chicken.
And I was sitting there like a headless statue. Speaking of headless statues, how do I look as a Roman?
Perfect. Where is its head?
Well, one theory is that the heads were made to be replaced. That way, when one of the emperors died, they just had to replace the head and not the whole body with a new sculpture.
That makes sense.
Oh my gosh, how cruel. Off with the head, on with a new one. How could you be so heartless, Susie?
Don't be silly.
I couldn't forget you.
Or your last girlfriend.
What? Why are you talking about her?
I know she cheated on you.
So?
I didn't cheat on you.
Okay.
But you treat me like I have. You are so jealous of everyone.
No, not everyone.
Just any man that talks to me.
I think I already counted that one. Okay, start over. 1, 2.
Oh, here.
Susie?
Here. Yeah.
Are you there?
But you have to be really
Hello?
careful, okay?
Okay, I know.
Can you hear me?
Last time.
Are you guys laughing? I hear a male's voice. Is that a man? Susie, hello? Can you hear me?
This is okay, right now? Ah, perfect.
Of course, it's not touchscreen. Hello? Susie, can you hear me? Oh. You're not Susie.
Oh, hi. You're looking for Susie, right? I'll call her. Wait. Susie!
Marcus, I can talk right now.
Susie, why not? Who was that?
Okay, I'll call you back in an hour or so, okay?
An hour? What am I gonna do for an hour? That's enough. I'm gonna demand to know everything.
What now, Marcus? I'm trying to work.
Susie, who was that? The man you were laughing with? A lot.
He's no one.
Then why is he at your work?
I don't know. Look, Marcus, I have to go, okay? I'm trying to complete my list of tasks for today.
Oh, well, lucky you. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me what to do here. Typical Italian, always disorganized.
Hey, not all Italians are disorganized.
Oh no, just the ones I meet then, huh?
Stop behaving like you are at elementary school. Do you really have to wait to be told what to do? You're not 6 years old.
What do you mean?
Show some initiative, and when your boss comes, show her you can do something on your own. Okay? You're not 6 years old, you're an adult.
You're right. I'm gonna take some initiative.
Okay, good. Now stop bothering me.
Bye, Susie. Okay, show some initiative. But how? It's 12. Go for lunch. Yeah.
Stop, Marcus. I haven't cheated on you and I'm not going to cheat on you. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, of course. Sorry.
And if you must know, he's my boss, Gerard.
Gerard? I knew it was him. Why did you lie about him?
Because I knew it'd be like this.
How can I trust you when you lie to me?
If you didn't get so crazy jealous, I would tell you everything. Look, Marcus, you either trust me or you don't. You need to decide.
I do. I do trust you. Besides, the internship is over, so you're never going to see him again.
Marcus, you're impossible.
Look, I really want to be with you. And I don't know if you feel the same way, but when I see you with other men, I think that you might like them more than you like me.
Then why don't you say that? Why wait till we argue?
I don't know, sometimes when you take the initiative, things don't turn out the way you expect them to. What's this? Hello, Marcus. I'm sorry I missed you today. I have an appointment this afternoon, but I'll see you tomorrow. I knew I shouldn't have gone to lunch. Tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to stay at my desk all day, bring my own sandwiches. Okay. What time tomorrow? What time?